I'm actually, I can't eat and look at this.
Energy is fire, conversation is right. If you stay tonight, baby, I might let you say, oh,
My roommate is fine with it. Good morning.
Okay.
Tell your future like a psychic. Baby, you gon' end up right in my bed. Chemistry is science. I could play it cool, but I'd be lying. I'll read you like a psychic. I'ma tell you something you gon' like it. Chemistry is science. Better than what you was fantasizing. Different kind of blue.
What is up, my beautiful people? My name is Techmin Kim. I am a first year medical student here at Albany Medical College. And today I'm going to be taking you guys on a journey with me through 24 hours until my next exam. And my next exam is actually on reproductive health. So the male female reproductive system, pregnancy, menstruation, cancer, stuff like that. What's really been annoying for this exam is I've been doing practice problems for a while, and literally, like, not a lot, but like 10 to 15% of the material have not shown up once, not even once, on any practice problems I've done. And that's kind of concerning because I was going through my notes the other day, and I genuinely just forgot that I learned some things. Like, it was like, what do you mean this existed? You know what I mean? And so I have to go back and relearn stuff because it's gone. It's gone, guys. So it's going to be a lot of catch-up work. And another really weird thing is that this exam supposedly is going to have some step 2 questions on it as well. So our exams are usually, step 1, we're studying for our first board exam. Step 2 is the second board exam that medical students have to take in their third year. And that's more on like the actual clinical, like hospital side, like why we do procedures, what type of test, how did these tests work. We haven't learned any of that yet, but apparently that could be on our exam. So we're going to try some step 2 questions later today when I head to school as well. I don't know if you guys noticed the drip. The drip is immaculate. See that? Anyway, so in the US, we have white coats for medical students as well, but people say the real white coat is actually our Patagonia. It's a company that produces these jackets for all medical students, and people like these better because you can wear these out and it's not like, oh, look at me, I'm in my white coat, but like it's kind of subtle, super comfortable, has the logo. I got my name on it too. Super soft. Yeah, so these came in recently and I'm super happy about these. So yeah, I'm gonna get some minimum studying done, and then I'm gonna try to eat something and then head over to school and see what the situation is at school right now.
Found my living proof with you. I might lose all of me.
I want to mention a really cool study trick with you guys, actually. So you know how I was mentioning how like I couldn't find any practice questions on specific types of topics that I'm learning? Well, you can actually put into ChatGPT this exact prompt that, right here. Let me show you. Exact prompt is give me 10, 5, whatever you want, multiple choice questions, board style, with answers for step 1 on, and then you put the topic in, and they've been pretty good. Like, they've been following the textbooks. It's just really good. So sometimes if you don't find questions when you're studying, you could try using that. Once again, it might be wrong at times, but I'd say 95% of the time that I've done them, they've been correct. And if they're wrong, they're like just blatantly wrong, so you can kind of just catch it. So I want to do this as like if you're trying to learn it and then you're trying to do the practice problems early on. I would do this like after you've learned all this stuff. Make sure you're double checking your stuff, but it's a good resource. So I've never tried the Fairlife milk before, but I've been tracking my calories more often recently because I've been trying to gain more weight. I've been trying to gain more muscle, and I'm realizing now after counting my calories how much I have to eat. And when you're studying like 24/7, there's not a lot of time to really eat. You know what I mean? So I heard this was highly recommended. This is the first time I'm trying it, so more than taste, it has 26 grams of protein. So I'm gonna see just how well, or I'm gonna see if it's worth the price, because these are really expensive. These are like $4 or $5 each, and that's a lot of money. So yeah, but I still wanted to try it out and just see if it was worth it. So I got it today with my Dunkin'. I know that's him. Alright, time to try the Fairlife.
Shake it. Alright.
The moment of truth. I don't know why I'm doing like a whole thing for a milk.
Yeah.
Not even milk, like
It's probably not
protein
good.
milk. I know. Don't burst my
For the
bubble yet.
price?
You don't know yet. You don't know yet. Dude,
Oh, it's so good.
it tastes like chocolate milk.
Yeah,
It just
I
tastes
know.
like chocolate milk.
I'm telling you, they get sick real fast because they're like.
You know what they kind of taste like actually? Insurers. Like that's insurers. They give
like I know
patients at the
that.
hospital
Yeah.
insurers, which
Yeah, I've had them before.
yeah, that's exactly what it tastes like.
Or
See, look, this.
step
See,
two.
wait, hold on. An insurer has 16 grams. This is 26.
I know, but it's not really. Hold on, let me see if I can find the thing.
Oh, there's concerns about microplastics.
Never disclosed it.
Okay, so the problem you're saying, you don't know where the protein's coming from.
Yeah. And they have all that other chemicals and natural flavors that aren't really needed for a protein powder.
I will say it does taste good.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. It probably does taste good.
What are you, Mystery Milk?
All right.
You know Nesquik?
Yeah.
You know Nesquik is just like, it's like water and like this powder. Like it's not even, there's no milk.
I've seen the.
I don't
the
think Nesquik has
powder
milk in it.
Nesquik.
Yeah, the
stuff.
Nesquik, no, even the drink doesn't have milk in it.
Misinformation.
wait, isn't that,
What the
wait, I thought
hell?
Nesquik didn't have milk in
Gee,
it.
that was straight out of your. Not even factually accurate.
No, I remember.
Not even close.
No, Nesquik milk powders and Nesquik hot chocolates do not contain milk.
Yeah, the powders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nesquik milk powders. Okay, that's what I meant. They don't have milk.
All right.
Ultrasound of the scrotum shows bilateral abnormalities that cause increased temperature within the scrotum. See, I'm not gonna lie. I would have chosen cryptorchidism.
I would not have put in varicocele.
I wouldn't have either. I would have put cryptorchidism. I didn't know it did temperature with
I don't know,
varicocele.
but it's here. Can cause infertility because of increased temperature. It's probably because you're having more blood pulled in there.
Probably. I don't like probably. Why?
86.4% sure.
That is a very specific, very incorrect number. Why is there increased temperature? Don't arteries dilate for us to release heat from our body?
When you're like what, cold or something?
No.
Or hot?
Why would our body
All
release?
right, just chill.
When we're really hot, if the veins are dilated and the arteries that dilate to reduce heat, why do dilated veins lead to increased heat? You know, you see what I'm saying? Okay, in the testicles, in the testes, it's different. The way it loses heat is the arteries transfer the heat to the veins, and then the veins get rid of the heat. That's how it normally happens. So cool venous blood surrounds the hot arterial blood, and that absorbs the heat into the veins, cooling down the testicles. In varicocele, the venous blood is warm because it's not leaving the testes.
Yeah.
So it's going to trap all the heat. That's how it thermoregulates in the testicles. I didn't know that.
84 point some percent.
I can't believe we're learning stuff. And we only have a couple hours
Why
before
can't you
exam.
believe that? That is what usually happens. It is the day before.
I know,
we
but
learn the most the day before.
I know, but it's still like, dude, I can't believe like we're just. It's
Yeah.
like we're just learning. All right, we're gonna try doing some step 2 question. Okay, 20-year-old G2P1 woman, 29 weeks, which is 20. She's the beginning of her 3rd trimester.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's 13 weeks, right?
Mhm.
There's red spots, undergarments. Folate is B what? 4? No, B13. I don't remember.
You pick the one B vitamin that doesn't exist. There is no B4.
Listen, I'm just
It's B.
5,
No.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
B9.
B9, like benign. All right, cool. She endorses feeling fetal movements. Okay. Temperature's normal, blood pressure's normal, pulse is normal, respiration is normal, ox is normal. Physical exam is notable for gravity of uterus. What? Dude, she's just normal. Yeah, I think it's placenta previa. Okay.
Yeah.
It's saying, which of the following is a risk factor for the most likely cause of this patient's symptoms, right? So it's saying,
This is a placental abruption. It's not vasopressia.
okay, there we go. That makes sense. That's what I'm saying. I don't think vasopressia is with the hypertension, but if this was placental abruption, that makes sense. So it was placental
Well, let's
abruption.
figure out why it's abruption.
Well, I think it kind of makes sense because it's 30 weeks pregnant. Usually when you have vasoprevia, it's when the water breaks. And that the water breaks really close to when you're about to give birth. So usually you're asymptomatic until you're about to give birth, and then it hits. But this one is 30 weeks gestation. So it probably, the bleeding isn't
Not
coming
there.
from that. It's coming from something else. So it should have been placental abruption. So, I just got done playing ping pong with David as a study break. I'm gonna study here in the library alone for a bit, and then we'll meet up with him after. It seems like a lot of the step 2 questions are really similar to step 1. So I think we're just gonna focus on step 1 questions for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna do some review before he gets back. Alright, so I'm heading home now. I'm gonna make some dinner because I'm starving, and just do some like remnant studying. I'm just honestly so over it. I just want to take this exam. Like, it's just endless. Like when I'm right about to take an exam, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to, just give me the exam. And then after the exam's over, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many lectures. Please let me not have to do any more lectures. So it's either I do lectures or I study for an exam, and there's no in between. I also wanted to kind of mention, I don't know if some of you guys know, but I created a music producing club back on my undergrad in North Carolina at UNC called Legacy Productions. And recently I got a call, and he's this guy that does the Daily Tar Heel, which is the student-run newsletter at the school, and they wanted to interview me on the origins of the club, because I guess the club is gaining some interest at the school. And so I got to do a really fun interview, and if you guys want to check out the newsletter, I'll link it down below for you guys as well, so feel free to take a read. So today for dinner, I think I'm gonna make microwave hot pot. Honestly, it's been a game changer for me because I always want to eat hot pot, but hot pot's so expensive. But this way, I can make it really quickly, and it's a warm meal, and it tastes really good. It's pretty fast, so I'm gonna whip it up real quick, and then we're gonna eat that. Alright, so today we're going to be making microwavable homemade hot pot. Super easy, super fast, super yummy. Okay, so first what you want to do is you're going to take your bok choy, chop them in half like that, and you're going to place them in the bowl. And I like to chop them in half because they're just easier to eat that way in my opinion. And for your gnocchi mushroom, make sure to get rid of all that weird gunky stuff at the end. I don't really know what it is, but then you're going to separate them so they don't stick to each other. Black fungus is a must for me personally. And there's these really convenient hot pot packs you can get at Asian grocery stores. And when you put them in the fridge, they freeze out just like that. Just take a bit of that and put them in the bowl. Next, you got to get the brisket. The brisket, come on guys, you know. And I just like to honestly put as much as I can until the bowl overfills. Next, you want to fill the bowl up halfway with water, not too much, and you're going to place a lid over it. And then just set the timer to 8 minutes and voila, you are done. Something I want to talk about with you guys is this clutch app called We. So it's an Asian grocery delivery system, and it has like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, like all the stuff. And it's free shipping if you pay over $59-ish, I believe. And they just drop it right off at your door. It comes in insulated packages with ice packets if you need to. They have fruit and fresh vegetables. And I used it for the first time, and all the ingredients I used is actually using that app. And I'm not sponsoring this app, but it is just so goated. It needs to not be gatekeeped, and y'all need to know about it. And they have it on the West Coast, the East Coast. They have it in the US here. So if you guys need anything from an Asian grocery store, I would definitely check out this website. 10 out of 10, would recommend. I will be using it like all the time. And also the really good thing is, like, if you're like me, I love being organized. I love planning in advance. So what I did actually is I actually ordered 2 weeks in advance my groceries on the app. So I don't even have to think about it. So what I'll do is I ordered all the grocery material I needed for 2 weeks, and then I ordered all the grocery materials I needed for the next 2 weeks in advance. So I'm not even thinking about it, and they'll show up at my door when I need it. So it's awesome. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's sus. It's a little too good to be true, if I'm being honest with you guys. But I had to let you guys know about that. All right, let's try it. Gotta mix it a little bit. The worst thing on the day of exam is when you eat something spicy the night before and your stomach just is in pain during the exam. I might regret it tomorrow. Oh. Chewy. Perfect. Honestly, seasoning is well done with the sauce. Mixes in with the spicy and the salty. Let's see if the back fungus is done. Gnocchi mushroom and rice. Oops. Oh, the bok choy is so hot. I think I'm gonna watch a movie as I'm studying because it's just kind of chill, you know. It's last minute studying, just reviewing stuff. Highly recommend this movie. This is my favorite movie of all time, hands down. Fantastic Mr. Fox, 10 out of 10, recommend. It's my go-to movie. A lot of you guys know I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. I have a bunch of dinosaur stuff, but this is my favorite movie of all time. You should go watch it. If I had to use a movie to describe me as a human being, like my personality and just my vibe, it would be this movie. woke up late today. Alright, I'm a little bit late. I'm about to take my repro exam. I'll meet you guys after because I need to still study my notes and I only have like a couple minutes left. Peace. And then we're back. We're done. We finished that exam. It was kind of difficult, I won't lie. A lot of chlamydia. No, that's such a weird thing to say out of
A lot of herpes.
A lot of herpes. A lot of repro. Oh shoot, I like spilled something on my shirt. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. I really would appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much. So if you liked watching, please like and subscribe to support my channel. If you guys have any questions or comments or things you want me to react to, make sure to leave them down in the comments down below. Next week, we're going to be recording PIF week again, and we're going to be going on that wilderness adventure, doing outdoor clinical scenarios, and a bunch of other cool stuff that we're going to do that week. So if you want to stick around for that, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'm out here enjoying chilies as a what? As a prize? No.
As a reward.
As a reward. So make sure to reward yourself as well. Love yourselves. Bye. Love you guys.